Hey guys, um, I'm recording my audio portion for today's video. This is going to be the video for AVEDIA 2023 Day 4, I believe. Uh, I just drove for like 2 hours. You're probably watching that sped up now, as you're probably getting used to. Um, yeah, I was pretty successful today. We got our new truck in the last video, so we were able to do a bunch of jobs with just our new truck. And how that works is you go to the job market and you click, instead of on quick job, you click on freight market, and that pretty much just shows you all the available freight, which um, you got a lot of options to work with. So I tried to take more jobs once again that would lead me to cities I hadn't been to yet. Um, I'm actually probably going to keep driving after I finish doing this little audio recording, because there's a couple of cities pretty close to where I'm at, and I might not even take a job. I might just drive there real quick, save the game, and then I'll be it, because that'll pretty much get me all but like two of the cities in New Mexico. So that'd be cool if I can have all the cities in New Mexico discovered and everything. Then we can move on to another state. I don't know, Arizona or Colorado or something. But yeah, I think I started out the video. Um, I don't know if I'll showcase it, but I started the day, pulled out of my garage, and immediately got into a car accident because someone flew by while I was backing out and whacked me. And man, do the accidents and the violations really hit you hard in this game. I might see about turning them down, or like changing a setting, because you know what? It's really ridiculous. Because I then went on to be driving after picking up my cargo, and I stopped at a red light, and I guess I'll try to find this moment, maybe showcase it as well. Probably not though. But I stopped at the light. I was sitting at the light for about 30 seconds, and then I got charged for running the red light. So then I just sat there because it was a really big intersection. I was like, I'm not getting charged for 2 tickets for being in this intersection, and I also don't want to get hit. So I waited till it was green, and then I went. But it was really ridiculous that I guess a part of my car was the front of the line. I wasn't moving. I hadn't been moving, so that kind of pissed me off. Um, at one point, I was driving through Roswell near the end of what you're probably going to see tonight, and there was just light after light after light. And I made a really good job where I stopped very suddenly to not run a red light, and then like two lights down, I, it was yellow. I thought I was making it. It turned red. Apparently, normal rules of like if you're in the intersection by the time it turns red, you're good. Don't apply. Because I got hit with a ticket, and they're like $1,000. It's like $700 to $900. So I'm trying to not break the law, but it happens quick. There's a lot of speed traps. There's a lot of the lights are very sudden. They're very short. So yeah, I might see if there's like am I getting a ticket every single time I just barely break the law? If I can just make it a little bit more realistic, if I don't see a cop around, maybe I don't have to get a fucking ticket. But I don't know. That's just me complaining. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the audio recording here. That was pretty much it today. It was just me making money after spending all of it on the truck. So I think I started today with like uh, less than 15. I think it was like 11, 12, 11 grand. And right now, as I'm recording this audio, I'm at 69,190. So hopefully we can get that, keep going up. Like I said, I'm probably just going to free drive a little bit. So you'll see that. But yeah, I hope this has been enjoyable. The reason I'm doing this is because I really want technically every second of my build up in this empire to be documented. I don't want there to be any like, oh, he skipped, oh, he hacked my, no accusations. I'm sure now that I've said that I don't want there to be accusations, there will be comments making accusations, but I have the proof to refute it. And also, it's a video game, so yeah, I don't really know why that would even happen, but yeah, probably just ignore it if it does. I do know of some exploits on how to earn more money. Once you have drivers working for you, and they're driving for you and earning you money, they earn money as time passes by in the game. So if you can make time pass by faster, you will earn the money faster by real life, comparison. And the one exploit is essentially, for some reason, the game lets you sleep up to 24 hours in a row before it says, okay, you can't sleep anymore. So you can pull into a sleep spot and sleep till you're fully rested for 8 hours, and then sleep another 8 hours, and then sleep a third set of 8 hours. 24 hours. You can just skip. Which I might take advantage of after we've beaten our goals, only because it gets really annoying when you get stuck in these loops, which I'm kind of in right now, where you end up sleeping most of the day and then you drive at night and then you're tired, 16 hours later, and so you drive all through the night, and then it's the morning, but you're tired again, so you sleep. The way to counteract that is to just, sleep a couple of times really early before you really need to. But that kind of counts as, why can't I just sleep twice back to back? Which, I don't know. I'm not going to try to do it as an exploit because, again, that's essentially what you can do is you can drive a little bit to get a little tired, sleep for 24 hours, and if you have drivers in your garages driving for you, they will just earn you money. A whole day went by. They'll pay you a whole day's worth of income. I think there's also an exploit with fast traveling. So if you set up, I don't know how fast travel works too well, but I'm pretty sure if you have multiple garages, you can fast travel between them. And it's fast travel for you in real life, but the actual amount of time it would technically take you to drive passes in game. And so if you set up a fucking garage in Texas and then another one in Washington and fast travel between them, a day will go by, and there is no limit to how many times you could fast travel. So it costs money to fast travel, I think. But if your drivers are earning you, let's say $5,000 a day, and it only costs $250 to fast travel, and a day goes by, then you're just gonna spam it. So, I know that those exploits exist. I'm not gonna do those exploits. That's why I'm trying to show you every second of gameplay. But yeah, no, the only way I would do the sleeping one is not even for the purpose of making money. It's just to correct the time of day that I'm driving, so I'm not just a fucking nocturnal crazy person, because I want to see the beautiful landscapes of the American West. I don't want to have to just drive in the pitch black dark all the time, which is what's been happening. So we'll try to rectify that. There will be a stretch of the video footage you'll see, which is pretty funny too, where I pretty much am struggling to find a sleep station and a gas station, which is also another reason why I want to possibly lessen some of the charges. I got charged 2 or 3 times today, $200 for not sleeping on time, for avoiding sleep. And I wasn't avoiding sleep. I was looking for a place to park, which this is another interesting section I might slow down and show you, is I pull into a sleep station and I can't sleep. It doesn't give me the prompt to sleep. And so I'm zigzagging around the parking lot trying to get myself in the exact right position for the game to recognize that I'm trying to sleep in this parking lot. And I get charged with avoiding sleep, which, okay, it's one thing for, the game does this thing where it starts to make your driver nod off and you can't even pass out for a little bit and lose control and possibly crash. It's one thing to do that. If I'm in the parking lot trying to sleep and you charge me for avoiding sleep, I'm gonna get mad. That's rage-inducing. So, yeah, no, that's another reason. It's just bullshit. So we might mess with those, but it's part of the experience, right? So I might just suffer through it. Try to be more proactive in making sure I sleep on time and get that was the other thing, is I got low on sleep and then I got low on gas, and I was on this dirt road and I had just a sliver of gas left on the icon for a very long time, and I was trying to figure out if I could check how many miles I actually had till I was empty, but I was scared. I ended up getting to a gas station that was like 100 miles away from where I first was told I was going to run out of gas. So don't know what getting low on gas counts as, but yeah, that was scary. But yeah, all in all, I mean, I had fun. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna end the audio recording, and then I'm gonna probably drive just a little longer until I've found those 2 other cities, and then because I think if I save and quit, the game auto teleports you back to your headquarters, which is fine. Like, I'm okay, but it's a little annoying if it's like I'm exploring Texas, but I have to save and quit for the night, and then I load back on, and now I'm teleported back to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Like, that's kind of frustrating. So I don't know if that's a setting I could turn off, and that doesn't affect your income or anything. It just literally teleports you. I don't think I've ever actually saved and quit while on a job, but I'm assuming it cancels the job if you save and quit while on a job. It might even warn you about that when you quit. I'm not going to test that probably until like after we've beaten my goals, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. I've probably said that I was ending this right now like a few times, but I actually am now. So hope you guys enjoy the footage. I've been trying to find some trucker music to mix in with everything, and yeah, hopefully that's been entertaining too. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.